The wonderful stream from which many things have originated and that has nurtured lives comes from Kongka, the goddess of water's pure and merciful heart. She is the one who gave birth in the stream that have been long nurtured ties. Kongka, the goddess of water, as well as her water nymphs, will always nurture the tide's lives. The stream, thus, is the life that matters most to all of us. Without it, the history of Thai people could not have been this peaceful. We Thais have always been familiar with living near rivers. Rivers are like the center where all of the activities in life take place. In the past, as our everyday lives were mainly involved with rivers, we like to build our houses near them. We can earn a living by making use of rivers for our agriculture's irrigation, be it rice farming or Thai-style fishery. As we have reverence for Kongka, the goddess of water, every year when the Thai New Year Day arrives, we Thais celebrate and welcome the auspicious year by gently sprinkling water at each other so as to cool ourselves off from the hot weather and also to giving well wishes to each other on the New Year Day. We sprinkle water at each other, hoping that in the coming year our lives will be secure, peaceful, and obstacle-free, just like a flowing river. And from this originated the Songkran Festival, a Thai festival when people kindly sprinkle water at each other, apologizing for bad things done and wishing one another great things in the new year. year round. Thus, we take the full moon night on the 12th lunar month as the occasion to express gratitude to Kongka, the goddess of water, as well as express apology for having polluted her immaculate rivers.
Can I take this?
Exquisite cocoons made of banana trees, decorated with colorful flowers and adorned with candles that illuminate the night, are then made as a symbol for the festival, so as to symbolize our worship towards her.
นอกรักจนตาย
มีนานบุญเรื่องตายไม่พูดได้ไหม
เกิดได้ไหมให้ลูกเราเป็นพยาน
The beauty of Sukhothai era, had created the tradition of worshipping Kongka, the goddess of water, for forgiveness sins in the past. She would persuade people to float the baton, made from the willfully intention, to the surface of the flowing waterways. The goddess of water, along with the water nymphs, is sure to welcome the worship amid the translucent green beam from the captive full moon. The vibrant candle light illuminates as a picturesque above the water, illustrating the tie between the Thai people and the water. The wonder of the water, creating and nourishing Thai people's lives, can be seen in the bright moonlight, shining over the full moon night like this day.
Thank you all performers for such wonderful performance. May I now take some time to explain the meaning behind the last show. The performance highlighted how Thai ways of life have always been associated with water, due to Thailand's being an agricultural country.